It's time to meditate. Just pop open the old start menu and hit that meditate button. This is a familiar place for any Absolver player. It's the goddamn meditation section of the game. The place where you distribute stats, select your emotes, and also, of course, where you spend hundreds upon hundreds of hours building the perfect combat deck. But have you ever thought about where we go when we meditate? And I mean, no, I'm not talking about going into the depths of our mind palace to find the perfect solution to all of our problems. I mean, physically, in the world of a doll, in the game, where do we go?
Who knows? We don't even know if we're in this room. We could be in a turtle's dream in outer space.
Well, thanks to a little tool called Universal Unreal Unlocker and a non-Steam version of the game, we can combine those two things to demystify exactly where you go when you decide to swap out moves or powers. Let's do it. So, when we enter meditation, we go here, right? Everybody knows what this looks like. One thing we know for sure is that this place necessarily must exist in the world as a real location in world. It wouldn't make sense to load an entirely new level just to meditate. But where exactly is this place? Well, let's unlock and let's pull ourselves out of this zone. All right, looks like we're just outside the Idalian Columbary, or the Bird Outpost, or whatever you want to call it, deep under some pits of trees. And the interesting thing is that no matter where we meditate from, we always go here, regardless. But we're essentially in the equivalent of a nice, useful hell. I mean, look, we're so far down. This is a location shoved under some basic geometry that you can't see from the overworld. It's got walls and a floor, so of course we can never fall off of it. Moreover, this floor and these walls always exist. They are always here, because at any point in the map, we can hit the pause menu and go meditate. Now here's another interesting bit. It turns out, if a level doesn't have a designated meditation place, it simply lets you roam around in the level. I can wander around this section of Downfall while in meditation. And remember, you can't actually meditate in Downfall, so they don't have a designated meditation area. I don't really know what it means as far as the implications go. Do we take fall damage? Can we die? I'm not actually sure, and it's hard to test, but the last interesting bit about this is that your character actually disappears in the overworld and the game spawns a new player character that you control. Now, why would they do this? Well, obviously, you enter meditation at some location, right? The game needs to store where your character was before you enter meditation, and thus the need for a second character. But all things considered, it makes sense that we're shoved into a 3,000-foot deep hell pit meant for our dissociating deck-building minds. Meditating means we disappear from the primary part of the map and spawn inside another location on that same map. But it's just a location we can't see from our normal gameplay map, and the normal gameplay map is something we can't see from the meditation location. It's super interesting the way it was done, and it makes a lot of sense when you're trying to make sure you don't have to hit loading screens between the overworld and meditation. But that's not all, okay? Let's give you a little bonus. Located above the actual meditation are these other meditation cubes. The left cube is where you go to preview your intros, and the right cube is the cube they shove you in when you want to change your avatar's appearance. Oh, and of course, this little camera box that contains debug French text and items until you actually decide to open a Rift disk. I mean, you've seen this before, but this is where your camera points to when you open new loot. Everything that sort of happens off-world or in menus actually sort of just exists all out of sight by the Columbary, which makes sense. Obviously, you'd want these things grouped together for ease of finding them when developing. But there you have it. We're just out of sight and super far beneath the map when we need to swap out moves or powers. Spend plenty of time in the abyss of your mind, meditating, okay? Thanks for watching.